Hello folks, it is Bill from Little White Dory, and today we're taking out some snacks to the girls. I have a feeling they're going to enjoy. I cooked a London broil. It was larger than my wife and I really needed, but I decided, oh heck, let me give them some treats. So I'm going to let them out, and I'm going to let them frolic out into the grass over here. And it is kind of funny because when they get out, they really do seem to frolic and enjoy it. They don't know that I have this, but they might be suspicious. So I'm just going to put this up here for a second. I'm going to take the high security gate and let the girls go. And generally, they act like lunatics. And of course, Sydney, always late to the party. What's up, Luna and Chica? It's kind of getting close to Luna and Chica and Sydney's bedtime. It's about 4:25, maybe 4:30, and the younger ones definitely enjoy being out. I have my treats with me here now, and I decided I would come over here because I'm trying to get them sort of trained to stay on the side of the property over here. And so I got a chair over here that I'm going to sit at, and we're going to see what kind of silliness I can create with little pieces of beef, because I have a feeling once they start eating it, yeah, there's interest. So the problem really is that when I have little pieces like this, it's hard for me to get everybody, because it's something that the one who's got the best results, quickest reflexes. Like, for instance, I'm going to try to get one over to Sydney. Sydney might have got it. I don't know. I couldn't tell. And then I got these little knuckleheads right here. She's going to figure out that you can grab the whole big chunk and run. So you can see how much they do like their beef. Huh? Yeah, you're going to take that from me. But other times they would be a little more skittish. So, leftover roast beef is the hit. Come on, ow, Sydney, come on. Ow, wrong finger, ow, Sydney, aim better. Ow, that's the wrong finger. That's just too funny. Sydney, you're killing me, Sydney. Let's try again, Sid. Ow, she got that one. She pulled tight. Oh, Sydney. Yeah, Sydney, you got to be faster than that. So I'm just going to keep throwing them out. And they'll eventually either catch up to them, that they all have one, throw in there close to these girls. But it's fun sometimes to spend times with your chickens and feed them silly things like little scraps. Now I'm taking a big chance because I'm basically opening them up now to pooping all over my patio. But we're expecting rain, and I'm hoping that the rain will help wash it all away. I think there was one piece that I dropped between my legs here. There we go. Who's going to get the last piece? Huh? It's funny, but they all have their MO and how they get one more piece from me. They're all thinking, I wonder if he's got one more. And it's going to be the one that's most daring to look into my fingers and see it, which is like probably going on right here. Yeah, she saw it. That's it. No more. That's it. It's the one time after I've held meat that I don't want to lick my fingers. So I'm letting these girls out, and I'm just doing this feeding over here so they kind of get to the idea that, hey, good thing happens over here. The objective here is to get them to dig in. I'm sorry for the wind. Get them to dig into the flower gardens and just keep the bugs and the seeds and the weeds down. Right now I've just got the leaves, deciduous leaves on piled up on them. Instead of bagging them and get rid of them, I just pile them up on the beds. And then in the spring, I'll pull them all out, mow them up with the mower, and probably then backfill it with wood chips. This year I'll probably just use new wood chips. Hey, you girls. That's it, no more. Go find a bug. Go eat the grass. And you'll see the other girls have already switched over to pecking away at little bits of grass. So, let's go see if anybody laid an egg. Excuse me. So far, not too many bombs on the path. But the older girls, now that there's no more, really good goodies, they're going to go to bed. They'll probably start moseying in. They might go in and come back out. Let's see, anything in door number 2? My friend Bob's Black Asain, apparently, first egg was laid today. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. There goes my Chica, making all kinds of noise. I'm not thinking that they laid anything other than that they would instinctively go to those 2 nesting boxes as the youngest in the crowd. This is 2 of my old girls. This is Luna over here and Haley. Haley's an Easter egger she's good for about 30 eggs in the spring, and then that's it. And I got these little knuckleheads that are now flying in circles because we clipped their wings. It is kind of funny to watch because they definitely don't have the balance. And then here's the craziest thing. These chickens have figured out that there's insulated board underneath the vinyl siding, and they like eating it. Get out of here. No, I don't want you to go down thinking I'm a rooster. Yeah, I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to do that. She's getting close to that age by the fact that she does that. And one of the other 2 does the same. Is it you? No, usually if I just reach out a little bit, they might go down. And I can't tell. I think it's this one here, which is, I think, Fluffy. Luna used to do that, and Zippy does it all the time. Hey, girls. You eating the grass? Hey, told you to get away from there. You see this? How crazy is this? How do they figure that out? How do they figure out and that they like it? So my chickens have, unfortunately, on occasion, eaten some small beads of styrofoam, but I suppose no worse than the styrofoam that you used to pull out of a bean bag in the 70s. Can't deny that I've eaten a few of those in my day. So it's, again, about 4:30. The skies, it's raining. It's a little dark. You can see that the motion lights have come on. But these girls are going to run around like little lunatics for a little while. And I'm trying to keep them from liking being on the concrete, so they did walk around the house to the front. And it's hard because then you come over, the silly pink, buffy ones think you just want to play. So you see, they don't run away from my feet. This one, here, ready? Come on. Just dodging me, not really like running because they think I want to play. Come on, there we go. Back over to the other side. I'm hesitant on letting them over here because they can get around this over here. But so far they haven't kind of made the connection. They stop at the rose bush over here, and I think they just find little morsels of green. As you can see, there is some stuff growing over winter here that's just natural. I don't know if that's strawberries. It's probably strawberries. We had a strawberry patch here, so that's the most likely. Some little remnants that have made it. But then we'll have, little bits like that, and they'll come and gobble them. They find them. Come on, girls. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Back over. Come on. This one is Cleopatra. I think that's the one that went submissive before. That is Fluffy. And over there is Nubbins. Hey, Nubbins. Was it you? She might be the one that did it too. I'm not sure. But you girls, you see, they find things. They're curious. They found this. Come on, girls. We're still playing with the tractor. Come on. Come on. Off the concrete. Go play on the grass. Come on, kids. Go play on the grass. That's it. And this really kind of Now they got something that looks like a piece of plastic. I can't imagine what it is. It's a tack off of, it's like a big, one of them would have swallowed that. That's good to catch. Wow, that could have been ugly. Just so you show it, it was a plastic tack that goes on the bottom of the wooden furniture, just to give it evening and leveling properties, as well as not wearing the wood out if you have a finished floor. Hey you, what you got there? Huh? Okay, I guess it's not that important. Alright, so now the next thing is to try to see if I can get these girls back into the cage. Or, it's going on 10 minutes, so I'm not going to go very long on this. They're good for probably about, I'd say 15 minutes. Like, I could sit here, I think. I'll take this chair out. It's not raining at all right now. I had this set up because I didn't want to sit out in the area where the rain was coming down. So if I just set up camp here and have a chair to sit on, for the most part, these chickens will stay here. They'll eat the grass. Some of them will go along the fence and dig around in the leaves. They do like to do this walk on the path here. It's sort of like a familiar place to them, and I think it visually delineates the area that it leads them sort of back to the coop entrance fairly instinctively. And other than having to go over here and keeping them from getting into that garden, which I have to basically put up chicken wire around it. I've done that in the past to keep them out of the garden. But you can see I'm still a good distance away. I'll zoom in here a little bit. They do frolic. They do have fun. I think they totally enjoy coming out and eating grass. I don't have an absolute reason for having to get them out on this grass every day, but I try each evening to get out here and spend 10-15 minutes maybe and just give them free access. I don't fear that if I'm out here that I'd have any problems with a hawk. I do concern myself that if I were to go inside, the latest trick they learned was, and here you go, you see they're going back over to the styrofoam, that they'll go around the front of the house and play out in traffic. Probably would take them a while to figure out that there's stuff across the other side of the street, so that they probably wouldn't cross the street. But I'm going to open up the section here to the back and they can come in with me. They'll probably follow me. Come on, girls. So if I come back here, all the way back here by the mower, they can get in here, and they probably will come in, some of them anyway. Except I've got one styrofoam pecker. Come on, silly. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. I'm trying to herd a chicken. Come on. Come on, girls. So now if I come back here, they might follow me. In time, they might follow, that they see me here. These three girls, I think they know that the territory is here. They've been through it before. But there's still always going to be some grass. Come on, girls. There goes the train. It's a little windy here it's a little noisy here because the wind level is up. When the wind is blowing from the north, as it is right now, the train is very loud. There goes the Long Island Railroad, though. The Silver Snake. Come on. Let's see. This one is yellow, so that one over there is blue. Come on, Blue. What are you guys thinking about here, huh? So the other girls have gone into bed, no doubt. Looks like Blue is going to stay close to the coop, and these four girls are going to just poke around. So long as I'm out here, they'll probably be content. But they'll poke around for a bit. Sometimes they can figure out their way back. Sometimes they get confused. They try to go to the back by the compost bins. The area where the hawk attacked the other chicken, as I come around here, was right in this area over here. So there's a fence that goes here. I don't remember, but I think that fence was up. I think so. And the hawk, I came in and the hawk was, pulling a chicken apart right over here. And most of the feathers were right there. One of the buffs was standing up against the the fence over here. The hawk was not paying any attention to it. She just didn't know what to do. She was by herself. And the other Easter egger, the bigger one that was called Annie, had been turned into dinner. Now I haven't had the time to get in here and see what's growing, and it's not the best lighting right now, but I guess you can see through this a little. I have greens growing in my little greenhouses. I haven't opened it up. I don't know what's in it. You can see that there's moisture inside. I'm also seeing, as I come in from over here, that there's plenty of green in there. And I think I can say the same, that there's some green in there. Let me come around and see if I can get a better angle. Can't really say. I think there's a tone of green, but I'm not really sure. So maybe I'll open this one up in the next day or so. It's only 2 screws on the end. I don't really have a vent hole, so the moisture level is going to be kind of high in there. But I'm not heating it in any way, shape, or form. I'm just trapping whatever heat it traps. And of course, it goes with the moisture. And I'm on top of a very loamy, sandy, compost-enriched bed that is coming from the compost piles over here. With these girls' contributions, you can see this is all wood chips down here from previous years of just getting wood chips dumped. And over here, we have the effectively 3 to 4 bin compost pile. Clearly that's 1 bin. That's an attempt at a 2nd bin. This front area kind of makes a 3rd bin. And then I have room back here that I'm probably going to get some more pallets and build a funny shape. It's into a wedge. So I'll build a 3rd section over there, which is right now just branches and sticks. The girls do hop up on top of these pallets at times, and they do hop up on top of the play school. But hopefully they won't go over. What do you say, girls? Is it time to go to bed? Come on, ladies. Who did we lose? Come on. I'm going to see if I can get them to follow me, which I might. They might come. Oh, there's Hootie. She's already out. She didn't go in. Here comes one of the troops. Another one of the troops. Of course, this one wants to go to styrofoam. No. And so long as the other one's in the back, she probably will continue to run to the back again. Come on. Come on, girls. Come on. Now we get the sirens for the fire department. Some of the lovely noises of Iona Homestead. Come on, girls. I have some scratch. That's my only ace up the sleeve here as far as crowd control. But as it is right now, several of the girls have gone inside for the night already. And if I shake that, I'm definitely going to get girls coming out from inside. Yeah, I got to step past you, because my knuckleheads over here are going for the styrofoam. They do like the garden as well, but I can't trust them because they eat the styrofoam. Come on, girls. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, I lost one. All right, so now I'm pretty good. If they don't hear the band, maybe. It's hard to say whether the other girls will notice it. Oops, I dropped the lid. So I'm just trying to give them little bits. Come on, girls. So it sounds like there must be a fire, although it's a Saturday evening. I often quite think that they have their practice drills on Saturday evenings, because sometimes it seems rather extreme. Come on, girls. Let's go. Come on, Hootie. Hootie, you're getting prettier and prettier colors. Come on. girls, gotta go. And there we have it. They are safely tucked behind the security gate. Some security gate, huh? So, with very few exceptions, this little simple little gate has kept them in the run. I leave that there. It's now empty. I'm trying not to give them too much scratch, but if it works to get them into the coop, I'm good. So it's dark enough now, it's close enough to the end of the day that if I lock them into the cage, they're good for the rest of the night. So I'm going to make an attempt, but I probably will not be able to get them to stay in. I'll probably have to come back out. So I'll just close this slowly, pinch them in, and see if they will come toward me as I back up and eventually squeeze into the... Yeah, so then the string is no longer... The springs, rather, are no longer working well. There we go. Done like a bunch of pros. Alright, girls. And I'll flip this. I don't know if it's going to freeze or not, but it's dirty water. So it can reaccumulate if it rains, or I'll fill it again tomorrow. Alrighty, girls. I don't know how much this is, if this is staying in focus or not. I don't have the flashlight on, or the whatever, the record light. Alright, girls. They now have an opportunity to go into that feeder or that feeder, and they'll probably use both. This one has adult food. This one is a tapering of adult and starter food. The older girls definitely like the starter food, so they eat a bunch of it. There they go, up the ramp. Let's see, I'll stick around. There'll probably be a little bit of a parade. Come on, girls. Make this worth the 22 minutes that we're at. Let's go to bed because it's starting to rain. Come on, girls. Alright, folks. Catch up to you again soon.